of insurgents. There were many rebel activities here. Now that the place is very peaceful, the people of Yumbe district, the people of West Nile, they say the only president now they know is the one who has brought them back from Sudan or from Congo. Because all these people were refugees in those countries, but now they are in their own country, peacefully enjoying that peace. Two, the people have started to embrace household income. You can see, if you compare the Yumbe of today, of Yumbe, which was 10 years ago, you will see there's a difference in terms of infrastructure development. Now it is the first time we are going to receive a tarmac road. I'm aware you people, you came via Koboko. You can see that you have the contractors on the road who are working. So people are very appreciative that they are already receiving the tarmac power lines. It's the first time in history that you have received, the people of Yumbe has received power line. Now that we have the power, now that we have been connected to the national grid, we are hopeful that we are going to receive very many factories. With my sister here, Honorable ANITE, who is heading the issues of industrialization, and aware that through her, the people of Yumbe have already given 1,200 acres of land for industrial park. We assume in this coming December, we shall have factories in Yumbe, which will employ many of these people who are now educated and they are looking for jobs. That is why the people are very excited. Another thing that is exciting people, Yumbe alone, the population is more than 1 million people. So they said they prefer to get more administrative units. That is one of the issues. The people are yearning to hear from the president, and this is what they've been going to communicate to them. They believe that Yumbe can still receive extra 3 constituencies or districts, so that we have 4 districts in Yumbe. Because they are saying around 550,000 people can have a district. Now that they have the numbers, they can find super districts. So they have mobilized themselves. They say they want to come in big numbers and talk to the president so that they will give them what they want for the next term. And the ex-servicemen, another thing why people are so excited, in April Muse was here, he launched the payment of ex-servicemen. Already we are talking, when you go to the banks, you see a line of people are there getting their money, especially the UNRF one. More than 3,000 people have already received money, and still there are more who are continuing to receive. Even the balance of UNRF 2, all their files are under audit, under Ministry of Defense, where I am serving as a minister. They are going to get their money. Even West Nile Bank. So before 1st January, more than 6,000 veterans in West Nile will receive their money. So people are very excited, because this is what they have been waiting for all along. Finally, the promise is fulfilled. So they are so excited, and they have mobilized themselves. They say they are going to vote for President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. So I want to assure the whole country that in West Nile and in Yumbe, Muse will get more than 85%. That is
I am so happy that my mother's people have come in big numbers. I want to congratulate Honorable HUDA, the President's Minister, the Minister for Veterans Affairs. The people of Yumbe are very appreciative. We have been left behind for a long time. The biggest problem, like Honorable HUDA said, was the issue of the ex-servicemen. One ex-serviceman will have 4 wives and with not less than 30 children. So they have mobilized all their followers, all their family members to come out. Today you see Yumbe has a referral hospital. The referral hospital that we have in Yumbe caters for the life and the health of the people of Yumbe. The tarmac road that my sister, my mother actually, Honorable HUDA has talked about, is what makes the people of Yumbe excited. We've never seen electricity since the creation of the world in Yumbe. Now we are seeing all these power lines moving. I want to say that President Museveni is going to get 93% of the votes in West Nile alone. And this time it is going
industrial park. The use of the industrial park.
The industrial park, I came here with my auntie here. We went with her all over the place. We identified 1,200 acres of land. And this land is available for us to do an industrial park. And we have done the feasibility study. What we want is the children of West Nile, the foreign investors, the ones from China, the ones from India, should all come to Yumbe. They were telling me they could not come because of electricity. But now West Nile has been connected to the national grid. Nothing can stop them from coming because the infrastructure is here, the road is here, the electricity is here, water is here. So the people, labor is here. And our people are very, very hardworking people. So that because of that, we can see that the Yumbe Industrial Park is going to take care.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Kalau dia butuh lagi.
Ah.